Minecraft. But the second episode, I guess. All right. We got trees, we got dragons, we got builds, we got redstone. Come on. What more could you ask for? Let's just get right into it. All right, I might have changed up a few things. If you can tell behind me, this was the old villager build. I just didn't really like it, and I wanted it to look nice. So I just redesigned it. I took inspo from Hrzy.Builds, Hrzy.Builds. I didn't finish the back, but that's fine. So now that that's done, I think it's time to go defeat the Ender Dragon, get some shulker boxes, and yeah, have some fun. Let's go. All right, we're locked in. The end is low-key beautiful with this shader. All right, that was super successful, and I'll show you what I got, and then after this, we're making another highway. This is how many elytras I got, plus the one in my inventory, and then I got a lot more helmets and chest plates in this, but this was only the full set that I got, and then you know these are all just extras. Now let's make them actually useful. All right, there we go. All enchanted, all healed up, and then I also made a bunch of silk pickaxes. This one didn't quite make it. I didn't touch anything else, but I don't feel like it. That'll be for another day. All right, now let's go get some ice. Just for reference, this is my little like base of operation. If I zoom out a little bit and go this way, this is the villagers. This is the end portal that I used, and then I have to go all the way over here to get the ice. I plan on making ice farm eventually, but that's for another episode, I think. So let's get it. Now time to fly back home. All right, so we got all the ice. If I go in the inventory, we got a little bit, and then we got a bunch here. I also got a trident, which is pretty cool. I thought those were super rare in Java. Now it's just time to get on top of the nether roof and then build everything I need to. So getting up to the nether roof is actually super simple. You find where there's only one layer of bedrock. You know that there's only one layer if your Y level's at 120, 125. And then you just... I'm going to place a block here so I know what to delete later. So yeah, so then normally you build a portal or you break the bedrock, which I'm going to do both. The video I used for this one is by Salmon Up, which is how to break bedrock. Which I don't actually know how to do yet. So, all right. So I think I have this correct. I put a bunch of items there so they could explode. But you flick this lever, you get down here, you do this, and then you hold it here. I have this mod called Tweakaroo, and like it can change a bunch of stuff and like allow you to do a bunch of stuff. I have it for this. That's really just for showing off builds, or like what I did last episode. I showed like just beneath the floor, just so you can see my farm. But they also have this thing where it's fast right click. It just makes it super fast. That's what I'm going to be using to place on the piston, because you need to place it down super fucking fast. So, let's give this a go. Ooh. First try is crazy. Now I'm just going to place some portals, and then we can get on to making our little ice highway. Alright, so I was just messing around with like block palettes and like custom trees, you know, in the nether, because I think that's what I'm going to do for the actual little nether highway that we're trying to build. And then just listen to this. Like, what? For one, I barely knew this thing was in the game. No idea how to craft it, but like, listen to it. I don't know, that's just kind of crazy. Alright, I guess this is a good segue. Trees. Alright, so in my quest for trees, I may have gotten a little carried away, and I found this tree bundle by a person called Exilit. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I'll put it on screen, and then I'll put the link to where I got it from in the description. And we have a new plan. We have a new plan. So if I turn around real quick, this big tree I want to be in the center, and then I just want these trees, obviously not this close. I was working with you know, changing them up. I just want them like spread around, and I want to make the nether portal just look more like it's in the overworld, just all custom trees, all custom terrain, everything like that. And I think it'll be really cool. I'm gonna need a crap ton of wood, I'm gonna need a crap ton of wool, and then I also want to get terracotta for this too, because I want it to be wool here, and then like these be like terracotta or whatever. And then I'm gonna need glass, because it'll just look better if, you know, we got those types of blocks in there. So I think I'm gonna need to build some farms. So maybe I should get on that, huh? All right, so the farms we're gonna start with are wood farms, one by Nicolier and then one by Shady J. The two together will give me pretty much all the wood types I could need. They're super resource heavy, but that's what makes them so efficient. And so we're gonna need to gather some things. All right, so all of the resources except for slime blocks, any more of those, so we have to go to a swamp, are gathered. So I'm gonna collect these and let's go kill some slime, and then we're off to building. Alright, I just couldn't get this bone meal farm behind me to work. I tried lots of times and like built it over and over, but it just kept breaking on me. I don't know if it was just a me issue or whatever. So I just ended up replacing it with a tried and true that I've used it for a long time. I would tell you who it was from, but I don't remember. Like I said, I've been using it for that long. Alright, just figured I'd explain. Alright, the dark oak tree farm is built. If I go into free cam here, these are just TNT dupers. This is the actual place where the tree gets put. It gets put here, leaf detection. We'll see that, then that's what activates it. This is just for TNT to land on. This is what gets the saplings bone meal. If I go below, that's where all the bone meal comes from. This is item sorter that eventually all the saplings will come back up to me in here. So it's been a little bit of a rough journey, but if I do this and then I turn, all right, there you go. It drops me down so I don't get hurt. And I go back up and I place more saplings. It's actually just a really cool farm. It produces a shit ton, and I mean a shit ton of wood and stuff. The saplings part, you don't get that many saplings, so it is something. Okay, let me turn this off. It's a little interesting. I might have to work around a different way. But for right now, that's the farm, and let's move on to the next. That's actually where I'm going to end this off. It's already kind of a long video, and I don't want to bore you guys too much. Next one, we'll be doing a lot more building and a lot more planning. This one's more redstone oriented. So, yeah, thank you for watching this far, and see ya.